Bromell goes to Clemson,
Yes.
right, and reels off 3 really good races. He ran first round 54, then 646, then 642. The 42 is the wow there, right? That's a personal best, and it's a personal best coming from a guy who's a good 60-meter runner. Moves him up the all-time list. I saw that. I thought, okay, this just goes to show, this furthers the whole theory that sometimes you can just throw out that first race.
Yeah.
Some people debut in spectacular fashion, and then you're like, wait a minute, I wonder how much faster they can go. And it turns out they don't go much faster. But other people, takes them a race or two. Bromell also had a first round and a semi to get going here. So, frankly, I was a little shocked that in 1 week he was able to go from losing to Lyles to 642.
I mean, I wasn't that shocked. Bromell is one of the best in the world.
Oh, no doubt. But because he's one of the best in the world at this event, it's so hard for him to better his old marks, and he was able to do it.
Yeah. Clemson's a fast-ass track, too. I mean, that's where Coleman broke his world record at first.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, I don't know. I wasn't that surprised.
648 was his PB going into the weekend. He went all the way down to 642. That's a pretty big jump.
Yeah, but I think he was always better than 648. How often was he running indoors?
Oh, sorry, 47 was his PB from Portland, World Indoors.
Yeah, but, last year he probably wasn't doing much indoors in his peak. His past 2 or 3 years has been his peak,
but he ran
right?
the World Indoor Championships. And that was the medal season. Yeah, but 15 was his medal season.
Yeah, but he wasn't as good then. Trayvon Bromell is better this year than he was in 2016.
He was pretty good in 15 and 16. He had a medal in 15.
Yeah, but Trayvon Bromell
medaled last year too.
Trayvon Bromell this year would smoke Trayvon Bromell from 2016.
Man, there's only one person who can answer that question. Coming up next on the pod.
I think he would agree. I don't think Bromell thinks he was better in 2016. I think he thinks he's better this year.
Everybody, if you're you think you were a better podcaster now than you were in 2021, but and I probably think the same thing.
Everyone knows that 2020 podcast where I ranked the NAU women's all-time team.
That was the best. Okay. So I was surprised you weren't. Fair enough. We'll leave it there. Let's go to Millrose, though.
Okay.
Because we had Lyles versus Coleman. So Lyles was getting another crack at a top flight 60 guy after beating Bromell in Boston. This race, he has a twitch at the start line. False start. They call back. Coleman was upset because Coleman got a incredible start. I don't know if you noticed that. And you could tell he knew he got an incredible start because he was so mad. They called it back. Looks like Lyles is going to be DQ'd. The crowd boos. They allow him to run under protest. Nobody knows the rules in track and field, so they let him run. But his results aren't in there. But his time
was
final was a 53.
Yeah.
Coleman ran a 6:47. Coleman looked as good as he looked last year. Coleman, right? There's still another level up for Coleman to go, right? When you go to his all-time performances when he was breaking the world record in the 60 and in Albuquerque and Clemson, running all these insanely fast times and going sub 6'4". But to me, that looked like Christian Coleman, 60-meter superstar out there. But I think once there was a callback, to me, I thought Coleman for sure had it because I just saw how good his start was the first time. And I also thought probably changes Lyles' mindset a bit having to get in the blocks the second time.